Hey, how's it going, guys? MrBossFTW here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about the future of the Grand Theft Auto Story Mode DLC, and also what looks to be next for Grand Theft Auto Online. So that's right, Rockstar and their developers actually revealed a good bit of information that you might have missed at a first glance through articles with IGN and Kotaku. Like if you just read the newswire and watched the trailer, there is a ton of details that you might have missed out on. And today, once again, I'm going to be talking about the Story Mode DLC, what kind of the plans are for that, and how that also relates to Grand Theft Auto Online. I'll include links in the description if you want to check out everything for yourself. But with out of the way, let's get it started. So unfortunately, I kind of have to start with some bad news if you're a big fan of Grand Theft Auto Story Mode, which I am. I think GTA 5's single player was one of the best of all time in terms of the content, the actual story itself. I fell in love with all three of the characters and their unique personalities and lifestyles, and I really thought it was cool. And for the longest time, I've wanted to get more Story Mode DLC because we were really spoiled by Grand Theft Auto 4 with The Lost and the Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony, which were both released 2 years or prior after Grand Theft Auto 4. And I think we're like 6 or 7 days away from Grand Theft Auto 5 turning 2 years old, and we officially have no single-player DLC. Because I know online's not for everyone. There's a bunch of people that are just focused on Story Mode. And Rockstar gave some not-so-exciting news regarding their plans to expand Grand Theft Auto's single-player. So one of their developers gave a quote on that. So he states, "Right now our focus is on Grand Theft Auto Online, which has exceeded our expectations." Now that doesn't tell us a whole lot, but the next sentence does. They say, "We currently have all key members of the team that launched Grand Theft Auto 5 focused on supporting GTA Online in every capacity." So that kind of lets you know that the guys over at Rockstar Games have shifted their focus from Grand Theft Auto single player over to Grand Theft Auto Online, which if you're a big fan of Grand Theft Auto Online is awesome. But there's this part of me that is really saddened by this because in 2014, Rockstar did promise to expand upon Grand Theft Auto 5 stories. But now as we get closer to the end of the year in 2015 and in 2016, it really makes me wonder if we're ever going to get a GTA single-player DLC. And Games Radar actually put out a really cool article. I'll include that link in the description. And their title was kind of telling to their post. They said, GTA Online's success might have killed the single-player DLC, which I can totally get behind because that's something that wasn't there in Grand Theft Auto 4, which is why I imagine Rockstar was so eager to push out those two single-player DLCs. But now in Grand Theft Auto 5, we have Grand Theft Auto Online. Thus, it looks like the single-player update is going to be taking a seat on the back burner. And they also talked about the success of Grand Theft Auto Online, some crazy numbers that I didn't even know. They stated Grand Theft Auto Online averages over 8 million users a week, with more active users than it had in its first year, which I can get behind because obviously you have old generation, next generation, and PC. So you've essentially got 5 platforms, so 8 million people. That is an absolute ton. And one of the developers also talks about as long as people continue to play and enjoy Grand Theft Auto Online, we will keep making content and evolving the experience. We still have a ton of ideas that we'd like to see make into the game, and we're going to continue pushing the limits of what's possible. So if you're a big fan of Grand Theft Auto Online like me, this is exciting. I love Grand Theft Auto Online updates. We just got done with Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 and 2. The heist update was obviously fantastic, and I really just love the free content, and the key word there is free content that Rockstar is bringing into Grand Theft Auto Online. So that is great news from a Grand Theft Auto Online standpoint. It looks as if they're not going to be abandoning Grand Theft Auto Online unless you're on the last generation, which we've already talked about, and that sucks. But anyways, it doesn't look like they're going to be abandoning Grand Theft Auto Online for a while now, which is very, very exciting. So I really do want to hear from you guys in the comments section down below. I want to hear from you guys on both viewpoints. What do you think about the news regarding the Grand Theft Auto single-player DLC? Like I said, I really do believe that it's been put on the back burner and that we might not even see it in 2015 or 2016 at this rate. It seems crazy to think that GTA 5 has been out for 2 to 3 years when we're talking about 2015 and 16 and no single player DLC. I wouldn't have even guessed that when I first played Grand Theft Auto 5 in 2013? And what do you think of Rockstar continuing to make these free updates to Grand Theft Auto Online? I love it, and I hope they keep doing it for a while. But once again, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comment section down below. Once again, if you did go on to enjoy the video, a like rating would be awesome. And of course, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you like daily Grand Theft Auto 5 videos like this. With out of the way, guys, like I said, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.